Happy holidays, y'all. Happy holidays in a good way. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to leave it alone like that. Happy holidays in a good way. Oh We Wrasslin podcast, episode 63. We got Arri Starks in the building. It's a Survivor Series, the holiday special for wrestling fans. This is our turkey day. Oh We Wrasslin, I cannot wait. It's not any ordinary Survivor Series. It is War Games. That's kind of weird to say with William Regal not being there. But anyway, Oh We Wrasslin podcast, episode 63. Sit back and relax.
Relax.
Swirling mess.
Yeah.
Black and white.
Mic's up. Turn our mother loving mic up.
Slim, what's up, Dre? How you doing? Yeah, I'll mute your mic.
Hunger Games up in my head. Gotta get the dough, babies need.
You gotta go and sit.
Virgil. All right.
Nah, you ain't doing me like that. You ain't doing me.
Come on, Black Queen, Sasha.
And Goldust. All right.
Yo, you are foul, bro. You were
Jeff Hardy at number 5.
number 5.
Goldust. All right, Goldust. All right, time. All right. Eddie Guerrero's going in Wrestling God. You're just gonna have to be mad. That's just how it works. No, you whoa.
Keep the job. I ain't giving donkeys today. That's the seed of God plotting on my.
I'm giving you a horn swallow. You get a goddamn spirit swallow. You nasty, filthy top 5.
Peers, who as it appears, ain't on my tier. Being hated by cats who ain't make it, that ain't my fault.
My favorite what?
What is your favorite finish move?
Favorite?
It doesn't matter what your favorite finish move. Oh no. Oh, this
Oh, God damn it. It's your photo 40%. Yo, Montez, I think you gonna be over.
Yeah, I was about to say, niggas, hold on, yo. You lucky WWE got copyright, love. Boy, I would play the Street Fighter.
I'm excited. It should be fun. I'm gonna beat her ass, but
Alright, talk your talk.
I'm more interested in it now than I was before. To be honest with you, I mean, I was interested in it because it's money in the bank.
you know what I mean?
It's like, you gotta have some good and bad in there to me. And even when it don't make sense, so that's why I feel like.
I mean, because really that was their, other than like the AJs and stuff like that was really his, you know what I'm saying? That was like the most credible.
Pull up a chick, and we ain't talking
Hey, it goes right over my face too perfectly. That is funny.
1 second. I tried. I swear. Yo, listen. I tried. Stop. Let it happen. I'm gonna need you to relax.
wow, dog. It's like you knew where I was gonna be on the screen.
Relax.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Oh We Wrasslin episode 63. Surviving a Prediction Series. What's going on, Arri Starks? How you doing today, boy? From Get Your Bars Off Podcast Network. Or not. I guess you practicing your Dre. You trying to be Dre for today? You get your Dre on. Anyway, we're going to talk about Survivor Series 1987, the first Survivor Series. And now we're here in 2002, and Survivor Series is still part of one of the big four, one of my favorites. Hands down. I mean, I know WrestleMania is what it is, But I'm not gonna lie, like if you talking about like the past 5 years, let's say that Survivor Series been high up there for me. They did 1 year when it was champions versus champions. The other year NXT got involved. Survivor Series one of those ones. I'm not even gonna hold you. Royal Rumble is still Royal Rumble. Not gonna lie, it's hard to surpass Royal Rumble because of the excitement, the mystery of somebody else getting involved in all of that. So I'm definitely excited for War Games, especially with War Games being one of my favorite. It's like two mega like history platforms joining together. Like WCW War Games was one of those ones. I know that's a match, but that was like as big as Survivor Series was in WWE. Now it's like you're taking one of their greatest matches and you put it on WWE, one of their greatest stage.
Well, Frat, so you got to remember, this not really more so WCW. The history of War Games lies within NWA. And
you're absolutely 100% right.
Right. And we know WCW is its foundation comes from NWA. So
yeah, because it was NWA slash WCW at one point.
That's why I respect
like,
about H, because like he like how WWE did, how H, you know what I'm saying, WCW did, they appreciated its history. You know what I'm saying? A professional wrestler.
Facts.
You know? So seeing H do that, he's showing it's not being like WCW, but just appreciating your wrestling history and understanding that matches like War Games that come from NWA are culture shifting matches in the wrestling industry, and to bring that back to a place where it has the best definition for it, has the best reasoning for it. Survivor Series. That's what War Games is. Survival of the fittest, a survivor's tactic. The last person, the last person standing type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you think of the concept of Soul Survivor versus the person that gets the pin in War Games. It's almost similar. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that adulation comes for that person. Like we see Rhea Ripley win Survivor Series. Next thing you know, she's NXT champion. We seen EO do it. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. Adam Cole, like all of these people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's shown that this definitely is a stepping stone type of match. And so at Survivor Series, so them conjoining these houses is a beautiful thing.
It's fire, bro. Fire. Then you got the talent now, the perfect talent to just fulfill the setting.
No, that's the like you said, that's the beautiful
part
of it also.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. I'm just trying to
okay. So my neck was a little rocky.
But yeah, man.
But War Games, and then we get into. I was out here being greedy.
We gotta get too, because this wouldn't be War Games in this universe wouldn't be where it's at without the people of NXT.
Absolutely. Because that was the beautiful test run.
Definitely got to give them
that was the beautiful test run.
Yeah, for sure. Like they deserve all the.
And those matches was fire. And then even that, Ari, another question. Let me go ahead. No, I'm gonna let you finish. I have a question for you. No, finish. I have a question. Because I was saying,
we had so many like the guys of versus say the base NXT. They ran that match.
Pat Bucks fans in the build. Yo, bar god, that gotta be Loso or Joe. Look at your boy in the Pat Bucks fans in the Bills jersey. I'm sorry, that's a bar. Yeah, it's Loso. See, yeah, I got it. Who is Loso for 300?
Terrible. Sorry, y'all. I'm an actual football fan. I don't just. Never mind. I don't want to use disrespectful words.
Yeah, okay. Like I was saying, the Survivor Series at War Games, and this is what I had to ask you, Ari, because we both, like you mentioned, it started with NXT, right? Like
Right.
just like like I do, the history. The first War Games rules wasn't like the second War Games rules.
Yeah.
Oh, but it was never mind. I take it back. All right, never mind. I take it back. I had to rethink. I'm a little high, y'all. Once again, say it out loud. Think about what you said.
Down the weed. Yeah.
I'm gonna put it down and pick it up. Yeah, but you're right. I'm not gonna lie, Ari. I kind of hope Triple H revisit a situation like that.
Exactly. Oh, wait. So what?
Where there was like the 3 teams and then the teams, and I thought that I liked it. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Rules wise, I prefer that one. I'm not even gonna lie to you, Ari.
So you want 3 teams?
When it's multiple teams in the War Games fight, that was fire to me, bro.
The first one I remember, or one of the first ones, was
in NXT. First one in NXT.
Right.
It
was Undisputed Era.
Undisputed AOP.
Roger Strong and AOP.
And
versus,
who's the third group? I don't remember.
Was it DIY?
And who else?
Listen, NXT. 4 games.
Because that was a goodie, bro. Damn. Shout out to the third member. I really don't remember. Kevin Owens pulled up that one? Because remember, no, that was the third one, I think. Kevin Owens pulled up.
No, it was Sanity.
Oh, okay. I'm not mad at you. That was a good one. I like that rules of multi-man and then at the end only one team. Maybe because sometimes it's a lot of confusion, but because it's locked in War Games, it's not that confusing. You see what I'm saying? Like if it's like it was that rules falls count anywhere, we'd have been like, all right, this is just too much everywhere. But it's all the action inside them 2 rings. I like it. But I'm not mad but the War Games we about to receive. Not at all.
I think it shows them that they can have the option to switch it up when they need to, or when it's warranted.
I love it. Absolutely. That's why I said down the line, maybe if like a Usos and New Day and let's say
trios. It's literally set up for trios.
True. That is true.
You got your Brawling Brutes. You got your OC. You got your Judgment
and if
Day.
the New Day return, I'm being positive.
Yeah, Big E. Yeah, no. Real.
Even though I want Big E to go on his another solo run, I like how New Day do. They don't need. I like how they operate. That's why I'm a big fan of New Day. Like, bro, we can do solo activities.
I'm really surprised they're not on card, because I thought they was gonna be facing Imperium or something.
That's you think pre-show?
Maybe if not pre-show on Friday night.
There got to be a pre-show.
They're doing the 3-on-3. Yeah, they're doing the 3-on-3 Friday. Yeah, this Friday.
Oh no!
Because they didn't wrestle. They didn't wrestle last Friday. They just set up the match.
I'm not mad at that. Let me not complain. SmackDown doing so good. I'm not going to be a mark. That's mark activities. Go ahead, y'all wrestle. I just thought about it. I'm getting that on free. I mean, Peacock cheap anyway, so it's all right.
Yeah,
we talked about a little.
Yo, that was hilarious. Yeah. I'm getting it free. No, not.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about Survivor Series. Here we are. Talk about a little about Survivor Series history. I just want to talk about like your favorite moments of Survivor Series. Because the big thing, why I like Triple H is doing, like this is acceptable to me. At least keep a theme where it's Survivor Series. Now I mean, it's team activities and it's not just one match. That used to bother me because when I grew up in Survivor Series, because I was born in '89. Survivor Series started in 87, so I still made a good portion of it, and then tapes, all of that. Because one of my favorite Survivor Series matches was the Owen Hart and the Bret Hart, and I don't like Bret Hart, but it was the Owen Hart and Bret Hart one. Mm-hmm. I used to just like the random mixture of tag teams, and I was a fan of that. I was.
But even like you said with Owen Hart and Bret Hart, we had one of our most classic matches between those guys.
Mm-hmm.
At those Survivor. I just want to look up some old Survivor Series cards just to like see the setup.
Yeah, well, as he do that, I'm gonna talk a little bit more. And like, reason why I like Survivor Series because y'all from the pod, y'all know me now. That I like the story. Survivor Series is guaranteed was a card. At least 4 of them 5 Survivor Series matches, you was getting new storyline out of. Either it was ending, or it was continuing, or literally started. Like teammates would turn on other teammates. Then you can build matches because Survivor Series can be a test run of what the fans really want.
Okay,
Perfect
so
example.
I see what you're saying though, bro. Where like the style you want to see was in one of the more popular cards. We had 91 Survivor Series, and that card goes and said Big Boss Man and the Legion of Doom versus IRS and the Natural Disasters. You had Captain. This is one of the Survivor Series matches. Rowdy Piper, Bret Hart. This is where Bret Hart turned up as a new babyface. Virgil and British Bulldog versus Team Ric Flair with DiBiase, the Mountie, and Warlord, and that good stuff. Then you had the young version. We had the younger one. We had the Rockers and the Bushwhackers versus the Nasty Boys and the Beverly Brothers. And then they also had Captain Hackshaw, Jim Duggan, Sergeant Slaughter, El Matador, Texas Tornado. That's Kevin Von Erich, if anybody doesn't know. Captain Colonel Mustafa, the Berserker, Hercules, and Skinner. Now, going off of which, if we remember from what Frass was the style he was looking for, which more is mainly teams, if I'm not mistaken, right? This is more so your style right here, where you got the quintessential Survivor Series match. You got about 2 of them, and then you got, you know what I'm saying? These other tag matches where one joint you got the Rockers, young up and coming team. You got the Bushwhackers, one of your more entertaining teams. On the flip side, you got your entertaining heel team with the Nasty Boys. And I don't know who the
pushing teams, you're displaying teams, like Thank you.
And we know the history of, like I said, Bret Hart became
I'm not
a guy that
lie
they
to
get
y'all,
the next big baby face out of their match and such like that. Like it's I get what you're saying because it's in there. And then the main event, you got one
that
of the more
example
memorable,
push the star.
You got
Survivor
Taker
Series just
beating
opened.
Hogan. Like that's crazy. You had a lot of star making performances on there.
Arri is like Survivor Series. If you're a booker, Survivor Series is amazing for you. That literally helps you see the next star, see the next hill, can see the next rivalry, can continue a rivalry, can see where you can go in the future. Perfect example. Shout out to Survivor Series. The end game of the match wasn't, but it opened Vince McMahon's eyes. AJ Styles and Seth Rollins. Not Seth Rollins. That is money. But AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura is money. Remember that little face-off they had? That's all they needed. That's all they needed, Ari. And Vince was like, okay, money.
This is what reminded me too, because I kept saying that AJ and Finn reminds me a lot of just how they presented. Well, not how they present, because I'm more so thinking of later energy, but just Brett and HBK being on a match, and you got Brett as a champion, you got HBK coming up as the new #1 contender, new energy in the game and shit like that.
Their rivalry continued in the Survivor Series.
Yeah, but it starts here though. You know what I'm saying?
If I'm not mistaken, before their Iron Man match.
Yeah, they had an amazing match, bro. Like. So it's really dope to see, like, when you see like matches like Finn and AJ get put on cards like these instead of them putting them into a tag match. It's like,
and I was going to say, Ari,
we need these type of matches.
Even though I like the tag matches, I do like maybe 1 or 2 big single matches that stand out. You see what I'm saying? Like, even though that's the theme and you could get storylines in the multi-man matches alone, you still got these one-on-one matches, they automatically stand out. Because this is Survivor Series. Like, really, this is a night of tag team.
Update. Like, I would like to update and like have them give like a mission statement for what Survivor Series is supposed to. That's why I miss our trailers from back in the day, where you would kind of like get it or do it like, let's say like Unforgivable, for example, or Vengeance or something like that. You have a dude do like an epilogue or like a little monologue. I mean, to just kind of like explain the vibes of this pay-per-view. Elimination
No,
Chamber.
that's a fact.
Remember when Elimination Chamber first, not the pay-per-view, but the match itself and how they described it and
Yup,
such.
Kane. I
You
remember that. Kane,
understood
RVD.
what
That one was fire.
you understood
Fire.
what the premise of the match was for. I feel like they should give an updated version of that of Survivor Series. We know, like, all right, like on the 91 joint, the title of it is let me see, what was the title? Only the strong shall survive, aka the greatest challenge. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like given, like I said, with shit changes.
Well, okay, they doing it with this War Games.
Yeah, War Games, right? We know that. But what about like the single matches and such? Like, is this like a place like what I say, like with Final Battle? You know, this says it in the term Final Battle. You know what I'm saying? This is we're hitting a high moment of a feud where it's damn near about to end. This is the final battle of this feud. What is it about Survivor Series that is?
And that's
what AJ and Finn is
exactly,
like,
and that's what I be saying.
Like,
that's why I be highlighting Ari. Yup.
You see what I'm saying? Cause like, what is it? What would be a difference of
that's exactly what I be highlighting
versus them wrestling at
that's
the Royal
what I said
Rumble.
to you. Exactly.
That's the only
That's why what I asked you, Ari. Remember I assumed it was gonna be Judgment Day versus the OC. Now, I mean, I saw the build up and AJ Styles and Finn was delivering, but my mindset, being an old school fan, is Survivor Series. I'm fine with AJ and Finn being the main highlight of the build. It makes sense because they're the team captains. That's how I'm looking at it. But when you explained it, it's kind of hard for me to argue for the match alone, though. It's kind of hard. I still agree. That's why it is biased, because if it was any other matchup, I would still keep the same energy. But
I will agree with you. I would say in a sense, like how we
I'm
got
not
there.
Keeping this same energy with Finn. You're not going to hear
how
me
we got there
complain
is a little
about an
messy.
AJ and Finn Balor match.
It's good. It's a lot of good and good and little bad parts of this feud. And I'll get the little bad parts out the way first, which is, like you said, the confusion of like, where are we going? Is this going towards a match of team versus team, or, you know what I'm saying, leader versus leader? Obviously, they pulled the trigger on leader, because the reason why I felt like team versus team, in my opinion, because they kept trying to say we need to find
I'm saying
the
false
solution
finish.
to the Rhea problem. The Rhea problem. They found their solution, and it's like, all right, now she about to go take that energy to a whole nother feud.
Why they couldn't add the woman, bro?
I don't know, man.
Because I remember when we talked about this, because we always talked about Survivor Series for a while. Me and you especially, we talked about Survivor Series for a while, like in and out of building up to this point. Because I remember Crown Jewel, we was trying to build some matches. And one of the matches I was talking about is having it how it is. Like, why not the Intergender one time?
Bro, you know how I feel about
Rhea
it, bro.
Slam. You had Rhea Slam. Luke, like I thought it was low-key hitting. I was like, okay, I'm right. And then you added Mia Yim. I'm like, yo, that's the perfect woman to add the face man or the slammer man. Even I know y'all not gonna have the man go crazy on one, but that's fine. But Mia Yim, she's been there before.
I don't understand why not, but neither here nor there. Though.
I get why. I'm not gonna lie. Business-wise, I get why.
I know, but it's just so entertaining, bro. And you got the wrestlers that want to do it also. Like,
it is.
When you got one of your biggest stars that want to have intergender,
especially when you know somebody apply
like Becky
WWE, they're going to highlight the.
Becky would have been all for it. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, she had enough. She put in enough work and enough pressure on them to create another title for the women. Let's not forget the whole idea of SmackDown women getting the title WWE starts with Becky. Remember, she was talking about, we need something to fight for and all of that shit when they were talking Smack.
Shout out to TNA Impact and shit. When you watch women over there, some of them is good. Like Jordan Gracie, it makes sense. And there's certain other women, I'm like, I guess. But WWE legit have women over there that is so believable.
Quick little side segment. I'll give you 5 women I think have some of the best intergender wrestling matches right now. Number 1, Jordan Gracie. She's definitely in there.
In WWE?
Number 2, in general.
Oh, you talking about overall?
Yeah, Jordan Grace,
Okay.
Becky Lynch. Give me what's her name? What's her name? Oh,
I
Asuka.
got 5 for you.
I'm also throwing there. I said Becky Lynch. I said Jordan Grace. I said Asuka. Also, I would throw who was somebody used to? Oh, Allie Catch from GCW. She gets it. She gets it in. She gets it the fuck in. And number 5,
I don't know
Willow
much
Nightingale.
about her.
Yes, you would like her, bro. She with the shits. And Willow Nightingale, because
I know about
I've seen
Willow.
it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it. She can go with the guys.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean,
I got Jordan Gracie.
I'll throw Tessa Blanchard in there, even though I don't watch
Gracie
her. But seeing what she did with the guys only shows that she can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna take away what I seen.
Yeah,
like, I seen it with my own eyes. She won a whole title off a nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would say that. I mean, and I would say like Bianca, but I feel like she needs a little bit more expertise in the ring before she can actually have a great
I would
match.
see we on the same. All right, we on the same page with that one. Like, the strength is there, but like the pacing, she might have to work on a little more.
Right. Like, I would love to see
psychology.
Becky,
I got Jordan.
in.
I got Jordan Gracie, Asuka, Becky Lynch. I really think Rhea could do it.
I can see Rhea doing it. Yeah,
and I'm not going. My strong 5th one, Serena Deebs.
Oh yeah, her. The only thing is a problem for me, bro, is that she's too small. She's too small.
The reason why it's still believable for me, because it's like Bryan Danielson wrestling a bigger man, bro. She has proven to me enough. Her technical moveset let me know it's a possible way she can win. That's, to me, I look at it as Bryan Danielson wrestling a bigger man. Like I'm not saying they're the same size, no way, shape, and form. But Serena Deeb's her moveset, bro. Her moveset, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I know she wrestling women, but it's so believable. I'm like, bro, I know Bryan Danielson would smoke her, but I still think that match would be fire. It would be on some, I can't believe she hanging with me. Like, that's type of, like, it's not, of course she wouldn't be Bryan Danielson. I'm sorry. No booker should ever book that. But I'm just saying, that match though, she would have with him can put her over. Like,
so I think with that being said, hopefully in the future, we do see if a woman is a part of a faction, man, let's start pulling that trigger, bro. Like, I feel like they should ease it.
Bro. This was the perfect time, bro.
They tried it with Becky and James Ellsworth. I thought that was a perfect way to introduce intergender wrestling into WWE, but they never, you know what I'm saying, carried on with it. But I would love to see it in the future, because I feel like they took away.
The question is,
OC and Judgment Day definitely could have been one of those matches. Like that third Survivor Series match, it could have been, but I guess you needed that extra joint for the women.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to see fucking Dana Brooke. Nobody wants to see Tamina in no fucking War Games. Like, shout out to them queens, but they don't draw. They're not a draw for me, bro. But let's did you have anything else you wanted to
it was perfect timing. They missed the trailer. Not much. I just want to highlight Survivor Series. One of my favorites.
Why we talking? Well, what's one of your favorite Survivor Series cards? If you had a
card,
top five favorite, not top 5 best, top 5 favorite that hit you. You know what I'm saying? Because I can be technical and be like, oh, this one and that one, because I've studied history, but I got to talk about the ones that hit me. You know what I'm saying? When I was watching.
When I was watching, that hit me. Oh, that hit me personally. Like I said, the card, Owen Hart, and he had the masked dudes, and it was Bret Hart and his brothers. When it was all Owen brothers. And Bret Hart, I remember Stu Hart and their mom was front row, Bulldog, like all the Hart family was at ringside, and the brothers who don't normally wrestle, they was involved in it. Owen Hart was on the other. No, I'm not even that one. The one before, yes, the one that was Owen Hart was on the team of Bret Hart. This is when the Bret Hart Owen Hart rivalry started. Yo,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I remember Bret Hart got hurt and everybody checking up on Bret, and Owen Hart got eliminated. And then that's when Bret snapped. And then that's crazy how it went from one Survivor Series to another. And then it was Bret Hart and his brothers, and then it was Owen Hart and some masked men. I need to look up who was the masked men in that match. That was dope. Yeah, that honestly, that's crazy. Oh, I talk so much shit about Bret Hart, but that period
of time, that early to mid 90s.
That was one of those ones, bro.
You couldn't tell that nigga, you couldn't say shit about Bret Hart. He was the best in the world.
Yeah, nah, bro. That was one of the months. Because even if you go my next one, it got to be, I think it was Bret and Shawn before the feud started. The first one.
And that's what I said, that's 92. Yeah, that's 92. Damn,
yo,
man.
I ain't gonna
before I was born. Man.
I'm glad Dre not here. For the first time, I'm glad Dre not here. Because every single Survivor, I can say this. Well, in the past days, not current. But every single Survivor Series, even the one with Razor I'm thinking about, the one with Crush, Bret Hart was involved. That's crazy. All my favorites.
No funny. HBK and Bret Hart real key ran Survivor Series for a little bit. Let's listen to this. 92. And this, I'm just going off the main events. 92 main event, Bret and Shawn for the title. You can skip 93. That was Luger, Taker, and Steiner Bros and shit. And then Taker had 94 with him and Yokozuna, but swings right back to Bret and versus Diesel for the championship in 95. Shawn versus Psycho Sid for the championship in 96. Bret versus Shawn in 97.
I remember that one.
Like for a good 4 years, give or take, they were a part or an integral part of the show. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what Bret Hart. Yeah, so you said you had Bret and Owen.
Yeah, or the highlights for real.
And then, like I said, 94, while they were the main event.
I know Shawn was in a couple because Shawn was in one. I know Shawn was in the Survivor Series when he was a Rockers.
Yeah. That was 90. That was 91. All right, so yeah, you had Razor 1, 2, 3, British, and the Head Shrinkers versus the Teamsters, composed of Diesel, Shawn, Jeff Jarrett, Owen Hart, and Jim Neidhart. These niggas is always around, like Diesel and HBK.
Oh, I don't remember
Razor,
that
1, 2, 3 kids.
That's so
like how you had a
funny.
homies in a wrestling match featuring some other niggas. Like that's hilarious.
That's crazy. I didn't remember that. That's funny. That is
Niggas really
funny.
had a Click Survivor Series match featuring some other niggas.
Yo,
like,
the Click was really going. They really broke kayfabe. They really broke kayfabe.
Like, yo. But the thing is, we only know that now.
I never
like, given during this time, they didn't.
Tamina is bloodline. Leave me alone, Cole. Leave me alone.
I feel like they didn't. A lot of people didn't know each other back. Ain't nobody think about Tamina.
Don't defend it. Yo,
nobody wants to think about Tamina.
Mina.
Nobody's meaner than Tamina. No, nobody
well,
wants to
there
think
you go, ladies and
about
gentlemen.
Tamina.
Add Tamina to the no interview list.
Bro, now let's keep it tall. Who was claiming?
All right, okay. I know.
Just saying.
I know.
I'm
not
just
crying.
saying.
I know. I'm not crying.
But yeah, man, I'm looking at 95, man. HBK, Ahmed Johnson, British Bulldog, and Psycho Sid. That's a random team that I think all probably don't like each other. Like Yokozuna versus Yokozuna, Owen Hart, Razor, and Dean Douglas. Oh, this the match where Shane Douglas started to fight out. He don't fuck with the Click and shit. Like, yo, he started to fight out. Yo, these niggas really got a chokehold on this shit.
This is it. I quit.
That's fucking hilarious. That's when he was the Dean. Oh nah, bro. That was hilarious. He thought he was about to be greener pastures for WWE. The Click was like, smack, who is this nigga? Like,
yo, that's why Bianca is God tier, bro. You don't even go here.
But for me, man, I'll say really later.
Oh man,
I don't really care for like the Attitude Era Survivor Series matches, other than the Montreal screw job. Oh yeah, no, we got Mankind versus The Rock for the tournament. That was lit. Other than that though, I don't really care too much. I mean, H and Austin in 2000, well, they had some good matches, but it didn't hit the same vibe of Austin and Rock. So it was cool. But I like their feuds, but it wasn't the same feeling. You know what I'm saying? Austin and Rock was the ones. You know, 01, that's when we had 01.
Oh, and I had to pick those matches.
I had to say, if I had to say, yeah, some of my favorite Survivor Series, I probably put the Lions joint in there, because that's when I was like, that was probably like the first Survivor Series I was able to really like sink my teeth into. Then and I would say 2000 also, but let me see. Oh, Elimination Chambers 02, so I definitely got to throw that.
Everything in the past 3 years. Everything.
02 Survivor Series is probably one of the best.
I forgot that's where they debuted.
Like, that's probably one of the best cards up and down, bro.
That's when it debuted, right? That was the Elimination Chamber debut.
Yeah. We had Lance Storm and William Regal versus Goldust and Hurricane.
Oh, yeah, it's up
Entertainment factor from there, it was just amazing during that
Fire.
feud. We had the Dudley Boys with
and low key, they all could wrestle. We're not gonna do that. Everybody in that match could wrestle.
Bubba, Dudley Boys with Bubba and Spike, because I remember this is when they split them.
Shout out to Gino.
Jeff Hardy. This is when they went against the 3-minute warning. You had Billy Kidman versus Jamie Noble cruiserweight title match.
That's a good era.
Billy Kidman was in his bag during this time. I think this is when Victoria first beat. This is when Victoria finally beat Trish Stratus.
Always in his bag.
Yeah, Victoria defeating Trish Stratus for the championship. And this is when she first won the championship from Trish Stratus. So that was a hardcore match. I remember that shit. You have Big Show defeating Brock Lesnar with the Paul Heyman turn. Los Guerreros beating Edge and Ray and Kurt Angle for the for the tag team SmackDown titles, and then you ended with the Elimination Chamber. Nah, bro, this is my favorite. Nah, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't care if I'm prisoner. Call me prisoner of the moment of just reading this right now, but this is definitely the best.
I'm just reading this.
Up and down. Like, I don't care what nobody say, bro. Like, that card is amazing. As white people would say, amazing.
I get some free time. I might have to watch that.
02 was crazy. Then you had 03 with Goldberg and H and shit. Then going towards there from there. 04 was another good one. 04 was another good one. That's when you had Team Randy, which was Randy, Benoit, Jericho, and Maven versus H, Batista, Edge, and Gene Snitsky. I remember that one. That was a pretty good one. Then you had, this was like it started going like Team Raw versus Team SmackDown era. This is where I started losing it. Like 05 was valid. I think 06. What was the 06 one? 06 had. Let me see. Where is it? Where's the match? I want to see the actual. Oh, it's the Survivor Series aspect. The ECW interest they had into it. So we had Team Cena versus Team Big Show. Team Cena with Cena, Bobby Lashley, Kane, Rob Van Dam, and Sabu versus Big Show, Finley, MVP, Test, and Umaga. No funny, that's low-key a nice team. Then you had Team DX versus Team Rated RKO, which this was another good one. We had Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Triple H, CM Punk, Jeff Hardy, and Matt Hardy versus Edge, Randy, Gregory Helms.
Jeff Hardy. I remember that one. Yep.
Yo, that was a great babyface team.
I remember that,
bro.
One. That was
a solid joint, man. Those some solid cards. I'll say for me, I'll say 01, 02, definitely. What was that? 2000. What was this? What was the NXT one? 2018.
Oh yeah, all of those. I'm sorry. Last 5 years, I've been.
Yeah, so I'll say 01,
even though I like the Survivor Series theme, but matches wise, oh boy, they have been Survivor Series.
What was that? 2000. Oh wait, 2017 or was it 2000? 2017. Yo, 2017 was a good one. Yeah, that was Braun, Finn, Kurt, Samoa Joe, and H versus Bobby Roode, Cena, Randy, Shane and Shinsuke. That was a fun one. A lot of people didn't like that one. No. I'm lying. I'm not thinking about what was the other one that Shane was in. It was AJ. It was AJ. I think this is 2018 or 16. No, 16.
Yeah,
Might
the
be
build
16.
up to the AJ versus Seth match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, here we go. I think it was. Let me get the results. Oh, here we go. So we had Team SmackDown: AJ Styles, Bray Wyatt, Dean Ambrose, Randy Orton, and Shane McMahon, with James Ellsworth on their side, versus Team Raw: Braun Strowman, Chris Jericho, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins. This is another one of my favorite Survivor Series matches. This lineup is just god tier, and then with the bragging rights and all of that shit going into it, such a great joint, bro. Such a great fucking match. What else we had? We had the tag team Survivor Series match in that same joint too that year too, which was really fun. Damn, bro. So 16, probably 16, 18. 18 gotta be the. Oh, that's when we had Daniel Bryan versus Brock also. Oh fuck. Jesus Christ, is such a great fucking card.
Bro. Like I said, Arri, the past like they're not Survivor Series type. Well, yeah, kind of Triple H, it is. I didn't get my Survivor Series matches, but I have no complaints for like the last 5 past Survivor Series, bro. Like it's hard 17, to complain.
All right, 17 was. All right, that's not it. So 18 got to be it then. 18 got to be it. No, I mean 19. No, sorry, 19. 19.
Talking about NXT, right?
Yeah, NXT is 2019.
With NXT.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So we got on that card, which I just showed you even more why it's fire. We had where is it? Oh, Team NXT: Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Candice LeRae, Io Shirai, Toni Storm defeating Team Raw and SmackDown, which consists of Charlotte, Natalya, Asuka, Kairi Sane, Sarah Logan, Sasha Banks, Carmella, Dana Brooke, Lacey Evans, and Nikki Cross. Then you had Roderick Strong versus AJ Styles versus Shinsuke. Fire.
Good. Yeah. Come here. Yes, I'm talking to you. The camera right there. What's up there? Look at that. Say hi, people. No, wait. Say hi. Yes, they can see.
What's good, P? Say what's good.
No, it's right there.
Wait, I didn't know where.
Happy holidays, y'all. It's a good day. About to eat good. You hear me?
But yeah, man, they had some really dope cards, man. I'll say so. Going down the line, I'll say once again, it's 2001, 2002. I'll throw in 2000. What I say when it was I'll say 2016, 2019, and I ain't gonna lie, I feel like this next one might end up being one of my favorite joints, so I might save a spot for this one just in case.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Now I ain't gonna hold you, Ari. She might have to clean space because Triple H, if people is paying attention, he's getting so much. He's literally trying to give y'all attitude era setting with this era wrestling. Like his layout, the whole paper.
No, go ahead. Pardon me.
Go ahead. No. Drew and no.
Yeah, Drew and Karrion Kross had a lot of implications of attitude era shit. Even AJ and Finn to an extent. Like, it's a lot of like real deep storylines in here that you feel like can explode at any moment.
And then how he's bringing money in the bank on WrestleMania. I'm hoping. I'm not even gonna lie, Ari. If I'm really trying to think like Triple H, next year. Elimination Chamber in Survivor Series.
Oh yeah.
Where it all started. Like doing something like that. Because notice how he's making it. He even cutting out pay-per-views, and he's literally trying to bring us back to us realizing, yo, we had these shows, but don't forget, it's Big Four. It's Big Four.
So before we, I don't want to, because I feel like I went through my joints. What were some of your favorite ones? Because I know I said mine, but I don't know if you had some of yours. What was your favorite Survivor Series matches and or cards?
Like the event, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, the matches. I'm not going to. My old school,
in 2019 is
all
the
the
whole
Brett
card.
and Owen, and that's for me. But you talking about lately, like I'm saying, Ari, even though I want all the survivors, because I want that, because that's the theme. That's why I grew on board. It's hard to argue what they slightly did. Because in the way they made it a theme. Like I was fine when it was NXT, Raw, and SmackDown all facing each other.
But that was bragging rights.
Champion matches.
They mixed bragging rights and Survivor Series together during that time.
True. They definitely did, which they should have. So, like the ones you read off, to be real, like I'm not gonna hold you, the Elimination Chamber one, but that card is crazy, and even including my favorite with the NXT superstars and shit like that. But seeing Bryan Danielson and Brock Lesnar is crazy, bro.
Like, come on, my.
And then wait, Brock? Shout out to Brock. Wasn't both of those at Survivor Series? Did he face AJ at Survivor Series 1 year?
No, that was he faced AJ either at the Rumble or it was another one of those bigger cards, but it wasn't Survivor Series.
Okay.
2016, AJ led SmackDown during that time.
But bro, him versus Bryan Danielson, that match is amazing, bro. I could go back and watch that anytime.
It's fire.
Like they did, bro. I'm not gonna hold you the way Triple H, and I'm hoping Brock. I mean, seeing open up to taking some bumps and maybe losing here and there. I'm hoping they push that, bring it back. That
people actually wants to wrestle, so it's not like somebody they like, yo, you gotta wrestle.
I'm hoping he had that. Right. I need, bro, something I wanted since he debuted. Something that Triple H to me on the low, but Vince definitely wasn't fucking with. I need that Brock Lesnar, Kevin Owens, but I will wait because I see Triple H is starting to build up Kevin.
They wrestled each other on a live event show for like 2 minutes. I just seen that shit last night.
Why would you tell me that? It's Thanksgiving, Ari. Goddamn.
It was like when we didn't
mess up your Christmas. Why would you do that?
It was like when we didn't know Kenny and Ospreay wrestle. Like we was like, oh shit, these niggas wrestled each other already.
Yo, nah. This dude is a straight up hurt by 15. Thanks a lot, buddy. Jeez Louise, yo, straight haymaker.
And it was at MSG.
I guess.
He hurt my feelings.
Damn right I did.
They wrestled, and it was at MSG at that too. But nah, man. I mean, we got favorite cards, matches, type shit out the way, man.
This dude just going here.
Go home happy.
I'm not trying to say it like that, but I mean, it do sound like that. Damn, my bad.
Guess it is at MSG. It's kind of up the street.
They made my nigga
anyway,
do the job.
Y'all, let's get into this cut.
Yeah, man. Did you upload it?
Maybe that's why I didn't see it. See, every negative there's a positive. That's why I need to see it because he probably jobbed the whole.
Did you upload the picture?
Yep, I got it right here. The War Games on Survivor Series. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Surprised it's not the bigger one. It was a JPEG, so I don't know why it's not that big. But either here or there. What a card, man. What a card. This is lit. Let me remove the bottom. This is lit.
And two, if you want me to, I can drop the single matches, like the pictures for those by itself in the joint. If you want to do that also.
Oh, we got that. I got
okay.
I'll do that later.
But yeah, man.
Chop it up. Roll up. Smoke. It's time to talk. This card is gonna be fire. I mean this, y'all. Listen, let me put my head over here. Listen when I say this. This is a card I think I'm gonna mark out on. I am a big War Games. Like, I am a fan of War Games, bro. I like the setting, the 2-ring. That was some of the best thing. Yo, when WCW, the World War, when they had the 3 rings, I know it was a lot of messy to some people, but I'm sorry. It was fire to me, bro. It was fire to me. I really liked that. I really did. And then because when you got down to like the bottom 10 or something, the way some of the superstars, especially when they had certain cruiserweights, especially at that time, cruiserweights wasn't really spazzing. So they stood out when they doing like a jump from ring to ring. And now imagine superstars now. Put AJ Styles in a setting where there's 3 rings next to each other.
Bro.
That's why AJ Styles should be in the War Games match.
Ever. We would have got the greatest phenomenal forearm of all time.
Yo. That's hilarious. I almost believe he'll try it. Like, he could be done.
But yeah, man. Yeah, so let's
start off with the women. Ladies first.
Start with the ladies.
Shotzi versus Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
I'm happy that they got Shotzi in this position. Like I said, we still got to create new stars and such. But we already know what time it is. We know the energy that Ronda's giving right now. Only reason why I feel like Shotzi can make it a fight while Ronda is a trained killer. Shotzi is an unpredictable time bomb. You know, in a sense of character-wise. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So hopefully she can find ways that she doesn't get. She can catch Ronda off guard by just her raw, brash energy. You know what I'm saying? Like a crazy fucking move might throw Ronda the fuck off, where she wasn't expecting some shit like that. That's the only story. That's
She's
the
not
best
used
story
to this type of moveset as well.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the best.
No, I agree with you, Arri, because if you look at Ronda history, Liv, yeah, because Liv, even though Liv is when you talk about speed and stuff, her moveset is not like Shotzi though. Shotzi is more of she's a little overround. Not saying she's the best, but her moveset hits all markers in a way. Besides submission. But other than that, like she can hit Ronda with like, bro, this girl is everywhere. Like, be still. Like, be still. Like, I just want you and a be still way of a way where you're not just running around, you're dodging, hitting me, and I'm trying to grab you, and you're rolling out, you're escaping, you're weaseling your way out of my submissions. I don't like that. Be still. That type energy, that would be dope. And I'm hoping to actually keep Shotzi, in the wrestling world, look strong. Have her Shayna Baszler get involved.
Oh, for sure.
Just carry this right onto that Shayna Baszler and Shotzi story, which I would love to see.
Well, honestly, I think they might pull the trigger on Shotzi and Natalya. Cause remember, Shayna and Natalya, because she fucked Natalya up, bro. So have y'all seen me randomly getting excited or wilding out during this topic? Watching the Bills game, Thanksgiving, it's up right now. It's 25-25 with 13 seconds left.
Yeah, but definitely, I think he's going to be a goodie. And like you said, I'm with you on this match needs some in-ring storytelling. It definitely does. And I'm hoping it leads to that. Like, because Ronda, she's the perfect candidate to make. Yeah, she's a perfect candidate to make stars look good. Because with her real background of being Ronda Rousey, like, we're not going to just forget she ain't just cook mad girls in MMA in real life. That means something in the wrestling world when you are actually being a good professional wrestler. So superstars just sticking with Ronda Rousey, that looks good. I just want Shotzi to just stick with her. Just stick with her. And they should have time. They should have some time. Not saying they should get a lot, but they should have some time. That's why I like Triple H using his NXT takeover settings.
Yeah. I like it though, man. But I'm going shots.
I don't. All right. I try not to. But I'm sorry. If this is a shot at AEW, it's a shot at AEW. Ari, how Ari does it make sense though? I'm not even going to ask it for a long. Maybe it's rhetorical.
Well, let's be honest too, bro. Like they have more.
No, let me finish. There is There's so many people on this card. Even adding the amount of people on this card. Add the amount of people that be on like an all-out card. Well, not all-out, because all-out is
motherfucking
good. Like full gear or something. Why does it still feel like Triple H is utilizing all his wrestlers?
Because he's
doing AEW be having
like
more matches.
I was telling you last night, bro. What I said. What is one of our main complaints about what's one of the general main complaints about AEW? They're not booking their new talent. You know, they're not booking any of the new motherfuckers they brought in. Right. Triple H is saying, "Fuck what these traditionalists think. I'm going to push this new talent."
Y'all niggas made y'all name. And at the same time, Triple H is also utilizing.
I'm tired of
I
already finished my first project.
Like people know you
Horsewomen are built. You got like the first project is built and set and already implemented in history. The 4 Horsewomen are good money. Seth Rollins is good money.
I'm glad somebody like you understand. Like
Sami Zayn is good money.
Finn
Balor is good money. Everybody, the majority of people from that first 2 years of the new NXT. You know what I'm saying? From like 2012 to 2014 are more than likely doing very well for themselves. Millionaires, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is good. Now we gotta go to the next class. The next class is the problem, is the ones we're having little issues with. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying, Ari. I'm actually glad we had this conversation. Now maybe I can see what he's not doing more. I know he's not utilizing. I hate to compare, but the compare and contrast.
I feel like that's a deep conversation.
It opened.
You know,
I just want to talk about how you said. Yeah, I'm not actually. I am going to say that because how you showed how he used talent and then used the next one. Then he got the next one and then we're on the next one.
It's a learning tree. It's a learning tree topic.
Survivor Series.
For real.
Yeah, it is.
Once again, though, shout out to the Bills. Just won a hard-fought game in Detroit. Shout out to them, yo. That was a crazy one right there. I got to give them some credit, man. I will say this again all the time. Detroit is a good team. They just be losing. They don't know how to win games, and the Bills had to find that out. But let's get back to the shit. My bad.
They used to have one of my favorite football players to watch on television. CJ.
Stephon Diggs, best wide receiver in the game.
Definitely, absolutely. I need to check my fantasy. Anyway, next, triple threat. Let's go to the triple threat match for the Intercontinental title. This is the IC title. How it just leveled up to being they got the Intercontinental title to like, yo, who got the IC title now? Like the IC title is literally become the workhorse title as it was in the past.
And they're making it for both championships now, because when you got guys like Mustafa Ali, Seth Rollins,
I was
Bobby Lashley, you know what I'm saying? Even with Austin Theory, let's not take I'm not about to take shit away from Austin Theory. That young man knows how to fucking work in that ring. Ever since I first seen him in Evolve when they did the Evolve collab, and I started watching, I'm like, yo, okay, I can see why they actually brought this nigga over to NXT personally. You know what I'm saying? I see it. So to see him implement it into this feud and into this this tier now,
facts, bro.
Like they're doing the right thing.
For real. I see.
He's not he's not an annoyance. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
He's not a nuisance. He's being looked at as a fucking threat.
Yo, like
when he walks around, you need to be looking over your shoulder type energy.
And like on some.
Like the way he been smoking,
like
the way he smoked Dolph Ziggler was not right.
What they wanted from Baron Corbin.
what he did to that.
Oh, we good. All right.
What he did to Dolph Ziggler was not right. It was not right.
No, fact.
And he talking this shit with Bobby.
No shot, like the difference in the booking in the own promotion. I'm not going to either. In the own promotion is because low key the theory that he's getting this stuff is low key what Vince wanted from Baron Corbin out the gate.
Yes, personally,
because as in he's always there. He's being annoyance. But like you said, it's low key like,
though, where it's like
that's what I'm saying.
He gets that.
That's
he
the
gets
difference.
that. He gets that 80s, that late 80s type of heel heat. Oh, this y'all favorite?
Absolutely.
He's out of here. The fucking dweeb.
And that's not. I'm not slandering you, Baron Corbin, because I actually think you're good. I really do.
No.
I'm actually hyped. I'm actually hyped. You're with JBL.
Only reason why I think hyped with JBL in their setup. Only I think it's a difference in their setup is because of their stature. Like Baron Corbin is a 6'3", like big motherfucker, and Austin Theory I think is 6'1". You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As he's your quintessential size of what you want to promote as your all around star, but Baron Corbin is your big heel. You know what I'm saying? So. You got to present them in a little different way, but I like what they're doing with Theory. Is that thing I always
the only reason I said that because we're not going to act like they ain't trying to push him to the super.
No, it's not even that, bro. It's just like let's give him certain characteristics. Let's add certain characteristics in the shit that changes the stories, changes the path. You know what I'm saying? Let's give him a mean streak. He didn't have a mean streak when he was coming around. He was just being, you know what I'm saying? We kind of had it, but it was just like on some sneaky shit. You know what I'm saying? Now it's on some like, nigga, what? All right, bet. I'm about to whoop your ass. Like, especially because he's going to do it cheating-wise still, but he's going to go very vicious with it, though, also. Kind of reminds me of, like, visionary Seth Rollins type of energy, the way he smoked Dolph Ziggler.
This is a great time of wrestling, bro. Like,
whoa, we didn't even talk about
like
that.
The certain stuff.
Hold on, Fraz. Austin Theory is wrestling Seth Rollins. After being his young nigga, remember he brought him into the little faction. He was a follower at a point, remember?
Oh yeah, he was a follower. He was. Yup, he was. Before,
I'm surprised they didn't. I'm
after,
surprised Seth didn't shoot at him about that because I missed his promo on Raw. So if he did, then please correct me. But I'm surprised. Like, yo, you was once my little.
That's a great angle, yo. That is a great angle. I slightly think, all right. The only reason why I don't need to be saying, even though they could have, I think the only reason why they didn't highlight it is because Johnny Gargano at the time. They made it seem like he really got introduced because of Johnny. Even though I feel like they still, that's the only reason. Yup.
But like you said though, too, if they would have gave him this energy on that run, we probably wouldn't have to wait for him so long to come back to the main roster to do all of this shit.
No.
But but back to the situation though, back to the triple threat.
I'm even more hyped. Like, not.
What's your thoughts on Bobby Lashley?
Yeah,
though,
not
bro?
being the. Everything. I was literally just about to say my hype thing is it is the superstars in the match, but it's like, bro, the Intercontinental title just feels so amazing now because you have Seth Rollins,
bro,
and Bobby
US title,
Lashley.
United States title, bro.
I'm sorry, US title. I'm sorry. Both titles are amazing. That's no disrespect to either or. Y'all both on the same
that's
level.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Right
Both of
now,
them are doing their job.
Like,
both of them doing
like
their job.
Literally, y'all make me feel like, all right, whoever holding these titles gotta be next up. I need to see y'all fight or something, because literally Seth Rollins, he definitely earned that he should be next up for Roman. And then I'm not gonna hold you. You look at Walter holding the IC title, bruh. Like, it ain't a reach to say Walter deserves a title shot.
You know,
he's literally
that's what this is supposed to be for. This is what this should be set up for.
I know. I just want to highlight that because I missed this, bro. I missed this
for sure. But,
I really
this is what we've been
do.
clamoring for.
I miss
This is what us
titles
in
like
the chat,
this being important.
this is what us in the chat and on other platforms have been clamoring for, where we say we want the main titles to be back. I mean, the mid card titles to be brought back to where this is the workhorse title. Whoever has this title has the same implications.
Macho Man Randy
Holding
Savage
down
was
this
holding
title,
it.
he can hold down the main
Facts,
title.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? You put butts in seat with this title, you can put butts in seat with the main title.
Bro, facts.
Yo, no, Press, am I lagging? Am I lagging?
No, you are right now. It might be on my end, to be real, but you are right. You good? Because I think the platform got a thing where
all right, whatever. But yeah, finish.
It says I know they got a new thing. Oh, side note to us that it fixed that when you upload it. So yeah. After I saw that, I was like, oh, we good. But yeah, another thing I wanted to highlight back to the match. Bobby Lashley, bro, this match is fire. This card is fire. But Bobby Lashley, though, this is my favorite Bobby Lashley. Before this was TNA Bobby Lashley. But I'm not going to hold you. This is the first time. And I'm saying this to y'all. Well, no, I did like Hurt Business Bobby Lashley. That's where it started. But after Hurt Business, I beat Brock, or a little bit before I beat Brock. This Bobby is my favorite Bobby Lashley, bro. Like, Bobby Lashley is wrestling.
Hell yeah, this is the Bobby Lashley we wanted from TNA, but it's a little bit more polished.
Thank you, Ari. Just cleaned up. That's it. No headband.
And it's not too much he had to clean up versus the guy in TNA. Bobby in TNA was amazing. It's just he's doing it alone. That's the difference. He's doing it by himself. There's no MVP. Mm-hmm. There's no Leo Rush. Mm-hmm. There's no nothing. Mm-hmm. He's by himself.
What happened? A question though. Quick question. Cedric still in WWE? What happened to that little thing?
Cedric is still in WWE. Bobby has said in statements that he has ideas and wants to bring back what's their name again?
Hurt Business?
Hurt Business, yes.
No, not for a third time. No.
It's not that. I don't think it should be that is a third time. I think we're actually going to do it the right way. It is under the right vision.
Well, all right. I'm not going to cancel it because the people that's doing it now, maybe he can write it into it make sense. You got to make it make sense to me, though, bro.
He's in the middle. He's a tweener right now, where he's like the people still rock with him, but he's fucking up anybody and everybody. You know what I'm saying? He don't give a fuck who's in his path.
What about the group of fans that don't forget? What about the group of fans that watch wrestling? Not disclude you or nothing, but I'm talking about what about the group of fans that don't forget? Hurt Business ended so nasty the second time. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it again, bro. That was disgusting.
We've seen
bro.
all of these returns.
Literally,
all of these. Like,
they swung the back. They swung the block 3 times. And the last visual I know from Hurt Business, Bobby Lashley squashed them. He pinned both of them. I guess it's wrestling.
I think
so
he would have to be the one.
Losing hope.
I think in storyline wise, he would have to be the one to extend the olive branch. You know what I'm saying?
Save him?
He would have to apologize. He would have to apologize. The only thing different is they would have Hurt Business without MVP. Do you add almost?
No.
I personally think so. I think you should. I think this is the place where he learns his most games. You got Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley and MVP in your circle. I'm soaking up all of that game.
Oh, as in, we bring it back and then almost. No, wait. I do agree.
Remember how niggas want to keep Lee? Remember how niggas want to keep Lee in Her Business?
I thought you said like
I know almost ain't.
I thought you were saying like taking away. No, I thought you. I low key didn't. I never wanted to keep Lee in Her Business. But I'm saying like, you take away MVP. I agree with you. No, I agree with you though. That is kind of dope. Now, if you bring in MVP and MVP like, yo, I got this big man, and Bobby like something like, all right, like let's get it.
They already had they squabbles and shit.
Yeah, and if you still see like that MVP is mostly with Ahmed. I mean, they still gang, but you know, like New Day type shit. Yo, you go off and do your thing a little bit. We still team, but you do your single running. I actually do like that. Yeah, Amos. Yeah, as long as MVP's there. Yeah, absolutely. That's a lot of game. Because I think Shelton, bro, underrated. Shelton Benjamin is super underrated. But we talked about the now, Ari. Yeah. Who do you have winning?
How you feel? But that's what I meant to say, bro. That's what I was talking about, Bobby. We talked about Austin Theory. We talking about Bobby. How do you think his implication into this feud, like, makes it? Is it just a stepping stone to move him on to another feud?
I wasn't going to ask you that.
Because I feel like him and Seth still need that one-on-one. Him and Seth still need that one-on-one, bro.
For real?
I personally think so, because he got cheated.
I kind of want Bobby to go into another feud, but I wouldn't be mad at that.
I think Seth should beat.
Okay,
give him.
He got cheated by Theory.
Unless Austin Theory is playing the Will Hobbs role in this match,
that's a fire Rumble match.
I'm saying if Austin Theory is here to only take the Will Hobbs pin type situation, then I could see Bobby and Seth still happening. But if we're going the Fatal 4-Way route, then again, never mind. If Seth pins Bobby, then all right, it's over. But if he pins Austin Theory, I see it still happening.
I kind of agree with you. I got Seth winning by pinning Theory because that is a dope. Like, what's that? The Survivor Series Rumble, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they're doing like an in between. That's a good storyline to carry on. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I'm with that.
What will be next for Bobby? Only thing I see next for Bobby and people that's in the circle of Bobby right now is Austin Theory, Seth, and Mustafa Ali. Sorry, pardon me. That's a 3, but I can only see him coming out of that 2-1. You know what I'm saying? Beating the smaller guys and losing to Seth.
Right now, Kate wise, Mustafa ain't it right now. Right. That's why I had to throw that.
I can see him getting that one babyface win on Bobby. That one joint where the people are going crazy for him. You know what I'm saying? I think that moment should happen. I don't know when, but they should pull that trigger somewhere soon because he needs that win. Bobby fucked him up, and then he lost the fucking tournament too.
The only reason why I say not now, I don't think. I'm just being real. I don't think they should pull that trigger now, is because he still needs some fans, but he don't have enough fans behind him right now to create that moment.
Following.
For me personally,
I think he still has his core following from when he first had that first run. And they stuck with him for. I think a lot of people still stuck with him for the time being. I think what you're talking about is that the rest of the people that was supposed to follow in during that push and such, and any other time that they pushed him after. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they didn't kind of like latch on. Fickle. Some wrestling fans fickle.
Very fickle. But I think he still has that opportunity. Like he still has everything capable.
Kayfabe wise, and that's why I said not. That's why I'm gonna start saying. Make sure I say kayfabe wise when I'm talking about certain wrestlers.
You know what's crazy? The way we feel about Jungle Boy in AEW and the wrestling we want to see for Jungle Boy in AEW, I think it's the same thing. I think, at least I know, I have those same feelings for Mustafa Ali. I see such a high ceiling for him, bro. But I feel like it was just so many hurdles they put him through that it was just like very dumb booking. And I feel like he's in a space right now where he's actually being able to thrive again. But neither here nor there. Bobby. See, but the implications with Bobby, the implications with Austin Theory.
He's been nothing but losing, though.
Yeah, but it's the setups into going into the matches, though. That's what's getting him over.
Why y'all keep?
We got to stop thinking about the match, though, bro. We got to think about how the matches are even being set up. It's these promos, these backstage segments.
I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about with Ali.
Outside the match, wasn't it? It was smoked him again. Didn't they smoke him again outside the match?
This is more.
He was just backstage.
And this is what I'm saying. This is more reasons why Mustafa needs to get that babyface win on Bobby, because there's no reason he should keep taking this type of, you know what I'm saying, disrespect from Bobby. He's a great wrestler, all that. So Bobby knows that Mustafa, you know what I'm saying, can go. You know what I'm saying? He's giving them his respect in the matches and shit like that. So it's somewhere in the story where he's going to get that win on him, whether it be a help from somebody else or something, but he's going to get that win. You know what I'm saying? It's been too much disrespect. But neither here nor there. Like I said, with all those implications with Austin Theory and Bobby, I think it just makes it so open.
Bobby and Seth.
I'm saying, bro, you right, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like it's a good babyface story in the work for.
That's all I'm saying. I see what you saying, Arri. I see what you saying, but he literally
We'll see, man.
I see what you're saying, but you can't lose
with all of that.
All the
with all of that
being
said, though, with all of that being said, I think this leaves such an open door for Seth to win this match. Such an open door.
Absolutely.
I think they literally just needed something for Seth to do. Like, we just need Seth. Seth is such a hot commodity right now in WWE, where we need him on the program.
Facts, bro. No, absolutely. And we can't put him in the world title picture right now.
Exactly.
Not right now. Seth is getting that. Seth is getting that, though. He's getting it.
I like the space where we're in right now, where it's so many different people.
I was just about to say,
really
what if Seth personally wants to be like that? Fact.
We need it.
He's literally
it's not what we want, but
a lower title super prestige. He's Seth on his Naito run right now. Because at one point Naito definitely made the IC title feel that.
Right. Even with Shinsuke, like what Shinsuke was doing with the IC title, you know what I'm saying, in New Japan, like it's needed. We can't just focus on the Super Juniors. Like we need some for the other guys that's not in the heavyweight division but can be. But long story short, though,
and the reason why it's needed because low key, those people in that class or that's fighting for the IC titles, they literally make the bigger title feel that much important. Because when you watching those matches, you was like, wait, somebody's above them? like wait.
Mm-hmm.
Who is this person that's above them? Like they just killed the house. So yeah, like you said, this match is gonna be fire. I'm very interested in this match. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I really want to see the turnout. The turnout got me really like interested and intrigued. So man, they 2 for 2, man. 2 for 2 on prediction wise. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna sell. When have they missed lately? I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna save the war game matches for last. Oh, here we go. Oh God. Yo, this is 2 good performers when I'm about to say what I'm about to say. I'm not gonna hold you. For me, in my head, this might sound crazy to y'all, matter of fact. This still is contender for match of the night. Seth, I'm sorry, I keep saying I really want to see Seth versus AJ. AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. The only reason why I'm saying to myself, why I might be wilding putting this in match of the night contender, because I think this is going to have a no contest finish. I mean, not no contest. It's going to have a double fall finish or something like that. I don't think this match is going to end clean.
Oh, if Finn wins, if Finn is in the decision to win, I can see that. But I think this is for AJ, man. AJ hasn't won. I seen a joint that AJ hasn't won a pay-per-view since 2019. That is disgusting.
That's crazy. It's disgusting, but at the same time, that show you how great AJ Styles is because he didn't lose his stock at all. His stock did not drop at all. AJ Styles, if he challenged Roman Reigns, it makes sense to me. AJ Styles is one of those ones. Put me anywhere, I'm one of those. So to hear you say that man is amazing. He even took a break helping other talent, helping Almas. This is crazy. The phenomenal one. But this match is going to be amazing. I just really, and my gut just tells me this is not going to be a clean win. It's not, I don't think no one's going to win. Something's going to happen. Because I think unless you're doing like a 2 out of 3 situation with this, like build up, like they have 3 matches, like Royal Rumble and then the big one at Mania. I say personally, my booking, false finish, nobody wins. Hype it up. You can low-key... Yo, they're too good, bro. Their history... They didn't even get in the bag of their real history, Arri. Like, they didn't deep dive in their history. Like, the whole white... Like, really the leadership. Not saying they're going to save Bullet Club. They're not going to save Bullet Club. But you know what I mean?
I mean, they will. They will.
That's what I'm saying. That crowd might. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can carry this one. This one of the ones you can carry. So I like booking wise, I wouldn't be mad if we don't have a winner. Because in my head, I know I'm gonna see these two. That means these two is gonna get time. Like the next match they have, this is a false finish. If nobody wins, I promise you, the next time they have a one-on-one match, they're gonna give them time.
Their last match was in 2017, right? What was that at?
Oh yeah, the taste of it for the Survivor. Wasn't that Survivor?
That was at a Survivor Series, I believe, right?
Yeah, that was a Survivor Series.
It was supposed to be Finn versus Bray.
Something happened. That was last minute booking too.
I think it was supposed to be Finn versus Bray.
Just because of the names, we didn't care. Literally, if you
and
look
they still
at
had a fire match
after it was a replace. Facts, exactly. So, nah.
Let me see.
And now you got Triple H under Triple H control.
Sorry, that was TLC 2017. TLC 2017.
They're going to be on. I see them having their big match on the Royal Rumble. The only reason why I say that because Royal Rumble will probably be another pay-per-view where it's not a lot of matches. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Other than like WrestleMania, even though that's dope, I just feel like because you know those Triple H's book, like Triple H is big fans of both of them. I see them like giving them Rumble and like, yo, y'all can have y'all little 25 maybe.
I think this match, like I said, Finn Balor feels like AJ Styles has been stealing from him for so long, and he said on Raw, "I'm coming to tax you, AJ, and I'm going to Survivor Series to collect."
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a little piece of history, and we know what's still, you know what I'm saying, being a leader, too sweet, and all of that shit, whoop de whoop, you know. And
facts, that's what I'm saying.
On top of that, it's just like
WWE good of doing subs.
Finn in a heel sense feels betrayed. That is his homeboys that he started this shit with, you know what I'm saying, siding with AJ and all of this such whoop de whoop. So he's gonna show him who's the real, why he's the leader of Bullet Club, why he was the chosen one of all of that shit whoop de whoop. And AJ on the flip side,
that guy, saying, why I started it.
About, you're living a pipe dream of yesteryear. You know what I'm saying? You ain't living like that no more. You ain't with the morals of what Bullet Club stands for anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'm still holding the morals up, and I've been doing it for a long time.
I am him. AJ saying, "I am him."
Right, and I like that. I like that storyline going into where it's like, bro, you not living like how BC OC is, you know what I'm saying, founded on. So you talking all of that shit sounds like some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it so much, bro. Just as a fan of Bullet Club history, I like
this can't be done. That's what I'm saying, Ari. I'm
Because
sorry.
if you remember, you take it back. You take it back history wise.
I don't care. They could be mad. They gonna no.
Take back
Nobody wins Triple H. That match, they don't win.
Oh no,
Nobody.
AJ Styles needs that. AJ Styles needs this win.
No, I'm booking nobody wins. That's my prediction. I want nobody wins, and I want this to be a classic at the Rumble. I mean, they can.
You know what's crazy too? We forget, like, remember when they was trying to recruit AJ to rock with the club and such, Finn wasn't fucking with him.
Nah, he wasn't. The first time around, he really wasn't.
There's so many little pieces to the story that make, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, Ari. This story has to continue, bro. Y'all can't tease us like that.
It should, but I think that's where we get the 3-on-3.
And then go into another 1-on-1. I can see that.
Maybe later. Maybe later. Probably not after. Probably
no, I want that later. I want.
But yeah, I'm going with AJ
or even Mania.
I'm definitely going with AJ.
I mean, that's a fire card at Mania still. Like, even though we about to get AJ versus Finn at Survivor Series, if I see AJ versus Finn on a WrestleMania card, I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
Well, you think we might get?
So I know
Finn
people.
You think we might get Finn versus Edge at Mania?
Come on, Arri. Doing so good.
I'm just being honest, bro. Like, I don't know if that. I don't know if that. I really don't feel like that storyline with Edge is done. Like,
no, it's not done.
And you still got Beth Phoenix and like
might
got
be
all
right.
that, bro.
We are getting Finn, and then we're gonna get Rhea versus Beth. I can see that. Or if we don't get Rhea versus Bianca,
or a mixed tag match.
See Rhea. Yeah, they are good for that. They are good for that. And it's at Mania. That makes sense. You might have just.
But that's I'm gonna keep that's Vince booking though.
Part of me think Triple H would like that.
Why haven't we seen Johnny and
because I think I can see Rhea. Who?
I don't remember seeing Johnny and Candice Storm wrestling in NXT. Johnny and Candice Storm. I mean Candice Ray. They wrestled together.
Candice Storm.
I'm sorry, I'm mixing her and Tony Storm together.
I could be wrong.
I don't remember.
I thought they did. I could be wrong. I thought they did though.
But yeah, man, I'm going with AJ out of this joint, man, for sure. I feel like this. I can't wait for this match, bro.
Facts, bro. I got a lift pack for that.
I'm telling you, bro.
Let's get right to it, ladies first. Oh boy. War games.
Oh boy.
War games, y'all. War games. The women are in action. The WWE Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair, Asuka, Alexa Bliss, Mia Yim. Oh shoot, and a mystery person. No, we'll talk about that. And then we got, what's their name? I don't want to get their name wrong.
Team Damage Control.
Damage Control. Fire. I do like that name.
Control.
Bailey, Dakota Kai, Nikki Cross, and Rhea Ripley. So I'm not gonna hold you. I thought it was Becky Lynch, but it might be Beth Phoenix. Like you saying, I was slowly agreeing.
I don't know. I don't think Rhea gonna have two of her foes going at her at the same time. Remember, Mia Yim is supposed to be the Rhea Ripley problem.
True.
I'm telling you, bro. Is Becky is babyface Bex?
Yeah, it might be Becky. I'm not mad at that either. That's a fire. That's a lot of good in-ring performers. And I know I slander on Becky. Sorry, Becky. It's a good thing, Becky. You might have got the best slander from me. Because you got slander that came from you got slander that came from a marketplace.
Let me put my Becky shades on.
It was definitely all my slander came from the Mark point of view. I'm not even gonna lie to you, Becky. That's great work. Everybody else, I'm dead ass. No, I feel that way outside of wrestling, inside of wrestling. If I call you a job, I'm sorry. I feel like you're a job. But Becky, I give you credit. I give you credit. Nah, Becky. That Bianca Belair thing and oh boy, I was mad. And when you could do something like that, that's an amazing thing.
And you already know they got the respect with each other, so her siding with Becky makes sense.
It makes sense. Yup, they already did the piece up now. And everything. Who you got winning? And let's talk about this match. This is gonna be one of those ones. Bianca Belair gets to show out. Belair, listen to me, Belair. Belair. Oh, my camera right here. Belair, ma'am. Don't kill yourself. All right? I'm telling you. I know EO in the match, she usually the one to jump on, but something in my gut is telling me you going to try to do it. You don't have to do it, Belair. You don't need to. EO is rising up. She's younger in the WWE main stage world. So, her doing that makes sense. Come on, Belair. I haven't felt Belair.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do you think?
Yes.
How? All right.
Belair's on.
So do you think I'm thinking all right. So how can I word this? Because we both feel that Rhea and Bianca is the next one up, right? And they usually kind of do that.
That's definitely the money match.
That's how, I was saying earlier, this is how they show who the next runner up is and the next contestant, the next contender is.
Rhea pins.
But that's the thing, they don't do pins.
What you hinting?
They don't do pins. Are
you hinting Rhea pins Belair?
Do they do pins in
these War Games?
It's once they all in there, right? Okay, because I'm used to the OG. I'm used to the OG version. It is quit or submit. So that's why I was thinking about it. But if they
I'm assuming maybe they switch it up. It's the main roster. They could have switched the rules again. We might have to wait till the show starts. Sure. But if I go off of NXT, is once all the superstars is in the ring, the first team to get a pinfall or submission wins.
Let's see. Survivor 22. I just want to make sure. Nah, I can't find it right now. Well, let me see. Survivor Series. Well, WWE. I should put in WWE War Games. WWE War Games rules. Here we go.
If we going by that, I ain't gonna lie, I might agree with you. Or not agree with you because you ain't say it. But I might go with that type of angle. Have Rhea Ripley pin Belair.
All right, so the rules are. This is the official rules for the Survivor Series joints. 2 teams will be contained in the separate cages with 1 member of each team starting the match.
2 teams.
After 5 minutes, a member from the advantage team will be released to enter the match. After 3-minute period, alternating members, blah, 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 will enter. We all know that. Once all competing members of the war. Okay, the only way to win the match is by pinfall or submission. So it's pinfall or submission, not quit or submit. All right. So yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, go ahead. What is your thoughts on who's gonna win this joint? All right.
Oh, I wanted to say, I'm not gonna hold you. The way they showing so much love to Belair, I wouldn't be shocked if she actually win. And I'm not saying that they doing it in a bad way because her wins made sense. Look good for resume. It built a star. But it is time to see who's next. No, and this is the perfect. Rhea Ripley has, if I'm not mistaken. No, she hasn't. No. Rhea has. Yeah. So I'm going where it makes sense. And like I said, out of all the women in the match, you got the women's champion. Like, it makes no sense. Why not start the rivalry? Or at least, if not start the rivalry, because it's not a one-on-one match, so it's not like it makes them the number one contender, but it's still the visual of that person pinning. That doesn't automatically mean wrestling world. That doesn't. Wrestling world is like
pin the champion. You definitely got an opportunity to wrestle that champion. That's damn near in any like wrestling.
You in the ranks, but you ain't automatically number one contender.
Like, all right,
actually, you might be right. You might be right.
If any, like, say if motherfuckers in a regular ass, you know what I'm saying, tag match,
you might be right.
they pin the tag champions, they more than likely going to get a shot.
Yeah, I got Rhea.
But anyway, I definitely think that's. I definitely see.
I got the Hills. Yeah, I got that, and I definitely got Rhea pinning Belair, because Belair could use a pinfall, and especially a match like this. It definitely doesn't hurt her in any way, shape, or form. He was in War Games, like, you're good. So yeah, I got Rhea pinning Belair. It makes sense in a fire match, bro. Oh my God, the face-offs we can see in this match. The storyline, bro. I'm sorry, one of those ones. I've been saying this past NXT. Dre can confirm this. To see Asuka and Io, and it's not nothing to do with, because I know people is ignorant with their race. It really doesn't. Everybody, they know. He knows. Asuka is one of those ones for me. And Io, I was a fan of Io on Lucha.
It just so happens to be they're Japanese.
Yeah, sometimes I gotta highlight it, because you know people. But like. Oh man, yo, they're in their style, yo, and then to know their history for real, bruh.
And them talking shit to each other got over. Like, them talking shit to each other, Japanese got over with the crowd.
Arri, you know, I've been a fan of that. You know, I gave Asuka so much credit for her COVID era for that. I like, ignorant or not ignorant, that's fire. Especially when you say it with aggression. I'm like, oh, she cussing her out.
My question is, even if we talk about Rhea Ripley, where does Bayley play in this match?
I say Becky. If Becky's there, Bayley and Becky feud. I'm not mad at that.
So she takes Bayley off of Bianca's hands. Got you.
Yeah, facts. And then you got Io and Dakota Kai. I don't know where you trying to go with that, because the Io and Asuka thing, that's like how, I mean, I'm pretty sure Triple H might have knew it, but that was low key how we talked about the AJ and Shin moment. You gotta be like, yo, that's money.
You gotta think about it, bro.
They're probably not going to announce Becky up until the event.
Yeah, no, like Becky,
you know, so as of right now,
like when she probably come out when it's the last person.
That's what I'm saying. So the face-offs of it right now is Bayley and Bianca still. It's still Asuka and Io, Alexa and Dakota in that tag team thing situation. Then you got Mia Yim and Rhea Ripley, and then Nikki is just the wild card. But that's when Becky comes in and then fucks all of that shit up.
I see Alexa and Nikki happening.
No, that's what I'm saying. When Becky come in, she's gonna fuck all of that shit up, and then everything's gonna.
See, like, I'm highlighting the end game of it, though, where you put Dakota Kai, because everybody low key.
Well, you gotta remember they're still tag champions. You gotta remember they're still tag champions. So
I need that Asuka, bro. I need that Asuka.
Yeah, we're gonna get that face off.
I'm sorry, like I said earlier.
So if anything, you're gonna get Dakota and Nikki going at it.
Where does that leave Dakota?
Dakota and Nikki Cross going at it is fire.
I need to see the storyline. In ring, of course, but I'm sorry.
But
One more shot. One more shot at AEW.
I know. I'm just talking about
storylines bothers me. I need storylines.
Press. Only thing you're gonna see is in this match. All of these storylines are gonna play in this match. Now, where they're gonna go after that, I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? I think it ends here.
I put money on it. I put money on it. Asuka and Io is definitely gonna happen. If Becky's there, I definitely see Becky and Bayley. That's money. That's Asuka. 2 money matches guaranteed.
Rhea beat Asuka, and they got the advantage. So, if anything, I could see Rhea possibly starting it, maybe. Or maybe, you know what I'm saying, Io starts it.
Mm-hmm. I would prefer Io and Asuka to start it off.
Yeah, I'd say start Io and Asuka, and then have Rhea come out.
It off,
you know what I'm saying? Because she got the advantage, and then they go from there.
If they started off like that, that would help me a little more if y'all not having the match immediately. Like, not immediately, but you know, like,
you get that off right there.
Yeah, they gotta start though. They gotta start though.
Like,
they gotta start. I don't need everybody in the ring. And
they're gonna have a good 5 minutes.
Being a picky fan.
They're gonna have a good 5 minutes to just go crazy, bro.
I can tell y'all when I'm being a fan right now. Asuka and Io. I don't need everybody in the ring, and then they stare down. No, I want Asuka and Io to start off the match. Let them get that 5 minutes of pure mayhem, and then I'll be okay with it. Then it's like, all right. But as long as they cook in that first 5 minutes, like, so people can see longer down the road what we gonna get.
Big fact.
That's what all I'm asking for, and that's me being a fan. I'll say it. Shit, this Austin Io surprise.
We both got damage control winning.
Yeah, it makes sense because regardless, even if it's a twist and a shocker, low key to me. Any way I look at it, Belair's getting pinned.
All right, man.
I just feel like it makes sense to set it up. And if she won enough for, like I said, it doesn't hurt her. I mean, we ain't gonna look at her.
Rhea and Bianca at the Rumble is valid.
Very valid. Rhea and Bianca anywhere is valid for real. The way they cooking.
We ready to move on to the next one?
Oh boy.
Yo, look at this nigga Cole in the comments.
Oh boy. Let's go. Even though I think they about to lose. Let's go.
I wish I had my Raw's KO show or whatever it was. Oh no, Kevin Owens show.
Oh, you already know that's my boy. Don't do that.
I forgot.
You know, top 5 is always around the corner. Top 5 dead or alive is always around the corner. Don't do that.
Yo, can we talk
That's
about
right, ladies and gentlemen.
Can we talk about his energy on the Raw Go Home show? Hilarious, bro. Like, he was doing his promo and such, and then, you know what I'm saying, the Brawling Brutes and Drew McIntyre came out. He was just sitting there looking like really? Now? Y'all just gonna
I'm not here for y'all, yo. I'm not really here for y'all, yo, for real.
My fight is so bigger than what y'all talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts, bro. I am not here for y'all. I am literally here to fight Roman. Like, don't get in my way. You might accidentally get smacked.
Like, nigga, my best friend is over there bugging out. This nigga who cheated me out of my title, like, I got to handle. Y'all talking about some dumb shit, like.
Yo, thank you for letting me be part of the match.
Thank you. Just watching them like, yo, let me let these niggas have their fun, bro. I guess.
Arri, this is the
Sheamus was cutting a good promo too, though.
Hold on, because I don't want to make it look like it's towards you. This was definitely Kevin Owens to the Brawling Brute.
Shush, please.
Yo.
Shush. Juice, please.
Facts, son. Fact. I wish I had my joint on there with the Big E meme where he just like just bored. But nah, bro.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you got that.
Oh, I do got the Big E.
But yeah, bro, he was just so uninterested. He was just like, he just looked like, you remember how Michael Jackson was around with like when they did the We Are the World record in the studio, and when I think it was Cyndi Lauper and the other dude was singing, and Mike was just looking at him like, I guess.
Yeah, all right.
Quincy, why do you got me here?
Yeah, okay.
Why do you got me here with these people? Yeah, I'm telling you, that's how KO was looking at him, bro. My man was Mike at the We Are the World studio session. I swear to God. Yo, I love Michael Jackson. I swear to God. But anyways, but nah, even with that, man, like seeing Sheamus's promo and like Drew McIntyre's promo, and it's saying like, yo, all these dudes got valid gripes with the bloodline, where it's like we all want smoke with y'all. Like, you know, I love it. And they all are legit competitors. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
It's not no hand pick or
and the
like
fact that we
like
get to see the bloodline
like, yo,
finally fight together.
I don't fuck with these niggas. It kind of reminds me of what like the old Four Horsemen feuds, where it's like all of these niggas been done wrong by the fucking Horsemen, and they're all legit competitors. We're gonna put these niggas in there versus the Four Horsemen and have these niggas go to war. You know, and that's the way that's the vibe I feel about it, man. For real. I can't wait, man. We might need to review one of those old Four Horsemen war game joints, bro.
Yo, Sting, R. Anderson, I mean, not R. Anderson, Sting, damn.
What was it? Let me see. I think it was like.
I just want to bring that.
Let me see.
Them old school and Surf. It was Surfer's Sting. Lex Luger, I think, was in it.
In War Games 1980.
Man, I'm mad at you. Yo, they were just so brutal, bro. They were just so brutal, bro.
War Games NWA. Let's see. We had the Superpowers versus the Four Horsemen. That's on YouTube right now. Shit, you had one in 88. You see, they got that's 92. I ain't talking about those ones. Okay, I guess back to Wikipedia. Let's see. I want to see some of the 80s matches.
But yes, he looked that up, man. The War Games match. You see Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in the same ring on opposite. You have to know that storyline is going to be crazy. I'm hyped for Solo.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. The first one was July 4th of July, 1987. You had the Road Warriors, Nikolai Koloff, Dusty Rhodes, and Paul Ellering versus the Four Horsemen, which was Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Lex Luger, and Tully Blanchard, and J.J. Dillon. Then you had them going at it again on the 31st in another War Games match. They did the Great American Bash in Atlanta, and they did it in Florida. They did a house show version of it again, and like they did a couple of these joints 3 times in '87. Then another. I'm trying to see about another switch it up. Okay, here we go. '88 in Charlotte, you had Dusty, Sting, Lex, Nikolai Koloff, and Paul Ellering versus the Horsemen. This was Arn Anderson, Tully, Rick, Barry Windham, and J.J. Dillon. So it really is different by the Four Horsemen lineup, damn near for real.
Other than Rick. But man, this War Games though.
I seen the ones with the Road Warriors though. That shit was cold. But yeah, man. Then you had the ones with Sting and Luger and and like those are the WCW ones, I believe, or late WCW and NWA joints. But anyways, though, yeah, those are the OG ones though. I like though. Like I said, those I have to remember who was exactly in them. But yeah, go check them joints out on YouTube if you could ever seen them before though too. That's where I went to go see them.
No,
but speaking of the men's one, let's get into this men's match, man.
Because Bloodline.
We only got one half of the go home show. So we only going off
Dunne
what
about
we
to
seen on
wall
Monday
out.
Night Raw.
Pete Dunne about to wall out.
Another person.
I'm sorry,
but let's think about it. I think if we really think about it, KO, and Pete Dunne are the only people who have War Games experience in this match.
Mm-hmm.
Does that give them an advantage or no? Cause they still gotta do their. They still gotta do. That's another thing. They still gotta do their advantage match.
Cause I can't believe I got the babyface winning. And it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's low key. It's not easy for me to pick the babyface to win.
Do you think this leads to a feud for Roman at the Rumble, or do you think this ends all of these, you know what I'm saying, shits that he had these past feuds and he moves on to something different?
Yeah, I think I ain't gonna lie. I think it got canceled out.
Option C. Can Roman win this and sit till after the Rumble?
That's what I is not easy to just pick a winner.
I personally think he's gonna wrestle
not only that,
but I don't know.
Wrestling mind.
I think he could lose a
mind is
fight.
Even thinking, even though Sammy is here and there's a storyline in that, but low key, this is the first time you seen the bloodline together.
Right, that's why it's going to be a fire match.
I kind of want to give them a space for like that.
It's a safe space for Roman to lose, though. And he really don't even got to get pinned.
Oh, I was about to say, I don't know if Roman getting pinned. Like, shout out to Bianca Belair. That to me, that just makes more sense. But Roman is just in I don't know. Because even though it's showing that
your next number one contender out of this, I don't see Roman getting pinned. I can see Sammy getting pinned.
I can see Jey Uso getting pinned.
Like one of them two is taking a pin for Roman.
Facts. I don't see Roman getting pinned.
I can see the babyface winning this joint for sure. KO getting the win.
I think honestly, I think this might start like the KO and Sammy thing before KO goes to like a single title again. It might. Y'all might have been right. It hurt for me to say I don't want to see it now because I really kind of want. But KO shouldn't go for the main title right now. I don't think it's safe. I don't think
drag it out a little bit.
Yeah, so I say maybe.
If he's a Final Four member in the Rumble, that's gonna be lit.
Oh, that'd be fire. That'd be fire. I actually want somebody this year to go from number one and win it all. I don't think it's gonna happen this year, but I want to see when it goes.
Yeah, man. I think the babyfaces got this one. I think it's gonna be an amazing fucking fight, man. Oh my god.
Wait, so who you say you got winning?
I got the babyfaces winning it with KO. With KO getting the pin.
Yo, so you think KO might pin Sammy?
Yeah.
That might start a crazy. That story could go anywhere. anywhere. Oh,
yeah.
I like that. I love that. I ain't gonna hold you. I love that, but I'm gonna stick with, I guess, just for some bonus points, I'm gonna stick with KO pinning Jey Uso, and Sammy could have stopped it or something.
Let me see that. Oh man.
Like the record, yeah.
Yes, guys.
I'm making your point now. And I've already put up your plate for later. Both of our
GOAT.
got to
Fucking
before
GOAT.
anyone touched this food. Because just the house done touched it. And then you go over there and get, the sides and shit. She made majority of the sides. She made potato salad, string beans, and all of that,
Mm-hmm.
Potato salad, baked beans, string beans.
Mm-hmm. Yo. All right, so Arri, what do you rate? What do you have match of the night?
Be honest, I'm gonna go to men's War Games match.
Bro, I
think it's too much. It's too much talent in that match to fail.
The Usos, bruh.
Listen, you got Roman Reigns in his prime right now. You have the Usos in their prime. You have Sami Zayn in his prime.
Solo trying to work on himself. Yo, I'm a fan of Solo Sikoa right now.
You got Solo Sikoa. Upcoming, but the potential is crazy, but is a savage. You know what I'm saying? You got Pete Dunne in his prime. Sheamus still, you know what I'm saying, and still hitting another gear in his prime. You know what I'm saying? Drew McIntyre in his prime.
I don't even know if this Pete Dunne prime.
Like, it's like
how
KO
can we say this? Pete Dunne is young. How you can't say Pete Dunne in his prime?
I said
like isn't Pete Dunne still in his 20s? No, I'm saying 30. We can't say he is in his prime.
Oh,
I don't think he's in his prime.
I still definitely think he's in his prime.
I don't know. All I'm saying is I don't think this is
real
prime.
talk. Let's keep it really talk real shit. You probably even touch what his prime could be yet.
That's what I'm saying, Arri. That's what I just said. that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I got you.
No, I'm saying, like, bro, he's young. Like, the young bull working, he cooking, but I think he got so much more we ain't even see. And he in WWE, what if Pete Dunne bulk up like no other? We see how wrestlers can do in the WWE training.
Well, he already got cut the fuck up. He already got cut
Facts,
up. He's trying to bulk up, yeah.
Facts. And that's what I'm saying, bro. He's not in his prime.
But yeah, dog, I think they have it's so much great talent in here, man. Sheamus, Drew, KO, like Pete Dunne, the Blood, like it's so much great talent in here too.
Sheamus and Drew,
they can't fail, bro.
Yeah.
They can't fail.
Okay, you got it, Arri.
If they do, then it's like what the fuck?
You won. I had to think about it. That's crazy.
Like how they say about Banks is too big to fail.
There's no way, bro. You got Sheamus, a strong style Irish wrestler, in a open field cage match. Yo, Sheamus is gonna cook and let them not bring a lot of weapons, but I wouldn't mind that.
Weapons are gonna be involved.
Yeah, Kevin Owens too. Yo, Sheamus. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, match of the night. I ain't gonna hold you. The ladies go wild out though. It's a lot in the ladies match. I ain't gonna hold you. Well, hold on, bro. Hold on. Like, I'm gonna say the War Game match is gonna be match of the night. I'm sorry, that ladies match could be one of those ones. Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley, their strength and power is crazy. Dakota Kai in ring, like she got 2 rings to run around in. Io Shirai and Io can jump anywhere she want to now. Just jump around. I can't. I want to pick the men because I see why you pick the men, but Also, looking at it as like how wrestlers could get sometimes, the way they move it in WWE, that's how I could see it sometimes. Oh no, we matching tonight. Nah, like we matching tonight. Y'all not doing that. We not hearing that men this, men that. We matching tonight. And then give credit to Bianca Belair. Most cards she been on, bruh. I don't care who else on the card. I don't care if you got your world champion. I don't care if you got like probably the highest selling. Don't matter. I'm matching tonight. Like she literally has proven to us. That's why I went crazy and said, Belair, don't do it. I know it's a big stage. It's the first time it's War Games. It's a match you competing with the men low key. Not saying they are, but wrestlers, it's a competition low key, regardless. So it's like, don't do it, Belair. Don't jump. Remember I said this, Arri. Don't jump, Belair. Because I'm telling you, she gonna do it.
Somebody jumping off that cage in the women's match for sure.
I mean, other than Belair, I'm saying Io. I don't see Alexa Bliss doing the Twisted Bliss that high.
Might be Nikki.
Yo, actually, we might see multiple jumps off. And the women might, debatable. I'm going with debatable War Games. There you go. Debatable War Games. Because I just thought about it. It's a lot of women in the match that want to do that. I forgot about Nikki, but you're right. Nikki said, nah. I can see a woman like, oh, you going to do that? I bet.
Yep, one up.
Nikki Cross, splash. Io say, a splash? All right. I see you splash and raise you a moonsault.
I can't fucking wait, bro.
That whole card, bro. Like, seriously, I'm even excited for Ronda and Shotzi. Like, that's the lowest match on the card, and that's in a good way. Like, that's in a good way. That's respectfully. AJ Styles and Finn Balor is going down. What?
This is why I'm really about to be sitting watching shit like a kid.
Bro, Mark, I'm thinking about doing live. If I do live, man, I don't know if I'm gonna do live. And I'm gonna tell you I'll do live because I know it's certain matches. The War Game matches, I know they're gonna have spots that's gonna make me mark out. Guaranteed. Kevin Owens in it. That's it. Kevin Owens and Sammy. That's a cheat code right there. Then you got Butch. I'm gonna start saying your name right. Butch. It's crazy.
Oh yeah.
The Usos, bruh. The Usos show me you put them in a cage match. Bro, and then the Usos. They try to have match of the night regardless. Put me on the pre-show. I'm gonna try to steal the whole show.
So
yeah, and Sammy, facts are. Like Sami Zayn, bro. How I talked to Belair, I kind of need to be talking about you because I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know if you're going to be play it safe, Sammy, or nah, let me get my El Generico bag real quick.
Exactly.
Like Sammy, I already made a very valid point. Sammy, hold on. Sammy, listen, you're over. We get it. Don't do it, Sammy. Whatever. I don't know what you're going to do. Belair, I think she's going to climb the top. But you, Sammy, nah, bro. I've been watching you since El Generico days, bro. I seen what you and Kevin. Hold on, Kevin. No, listen, Kevin. Both of y'all. Y'all probably together right now for Thanksgiving. Listen, stop. Don't do it. I forgot. Y'all have been wilding out since y'all been in Ring of Honor. Kevin Owens, I remember you walking on boards and doing, like, what are you doing? You the GOAT, but what are you doing? Yo, fantasy booking for me, fantasy booking for me, since this is almost done, I would love to see. That would be the one that we would fight over. If it was Kevin Owens versus Kenny Omega, oh my God. No disqualification. I want to say nah, because I don't want everybody entering that match. No.
Like, you know,
Yo,
Kenny
the
was that
story.
crazy.
Hold on, that's the OE book. We might have did too much. Because Kevin Owens versus Kenny Omega. Do you know the storyline you could tell in that?
The real KO.
Oh, that's not wow. Okay,
I really knock niggas out.
Yo. No, I wish that match would happen because I know that would be the return of the package pile driver from Kevin Owens. It's right on the steel steps. We are equal. Yo, Arri, tell them where they can find you at. Oh, happy holidays first and foremost, everybody.
You already know, man. Happy holidays to all my people out there, man. Happy Turkey Day, man. Get in there, man. Have some good time with the family, man. Watch some football. Eat some food, smoke some weed, drink some drink, do what you do, love and all that shit, man. You already know what it is, man. Arri Starks, man. Get Your Bars Off podcast, Get Your Bars Off network, Starks and Smarts, The Narrative, all of that shit. Go check it out on the Get Your Bars Off network, Get Your Bars Off podcast, social media, and YouTube page. And check us out on all streaming platforms, man. We're everywhere you can find streaming and podcasts and all that such. Get Your Bars Off podcast, Get Your Bars Off network. I'm Arri Starks on all social media. You already know what it is, man. Always love when I pull up on Oh We Wrasslin, man. I'm about to go get into this food.
Ooh. Facts. And shout out to all y'all for tuning in, and happy holidays. You can find me on Fresh and Frost TV on
Christmas
Twitch,
season after this, niggas. Let's
Facebook,
get litty.
and YouTube. Oh boy, it's Christmas talk. Anyway, enjoy your family. I love you. I appreciate you for tuning in. Boy, War Games Survivor Series this weekend. We might do a live reaction. You're not going to catch me acting like that on live TV, but you might. Spark up that dank. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. You know how it goes. Like, follow, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to join the trend. This show has come to an end. Sit back and relax. Where is my light?